Hey guys, welcome to Vampire Therapist! I'm going to be the vampire's very special doctor. Anyway.
Hi everybody! I hope you're having a good day today. My name is Joki if you don't know that. But you probably do because you clicked on this video. Let's get into it!
Vampire Therapist explores or touches on sensitive topics such as war, abuse, addiction, a lot of that. Upsetting stuff, okay? So if you can't deal with it, I'm sorry. That stinks. Maybe you could catch the next one, okay? Alright, anyway. Unless you're a vampire, this is the game. Off to a great start.
My name is Sam Walls, and I'm a dead man. Well, kinda dead at least. See, I'm a vampire. Now, if you think that means all that Dracula hooey, like hissing, wearing skin-tight leather, and hunting mortals for sport, I wouldn't blame you one bit. That's exactly the sort of thing I did in my younger years with my former gang. And let me tell you, a vampire who's good with a gun can be a real terror.
Cowboy Vampire, this game is awesome!
I got lucky, though. I met some kind mortals who saw beyond my fangs. They taught me my letters and showed me how my thinking was keeping me from finding any kind of peace. After they passed on, I roamed America's majestic wilderness for nigh on 90 years, figuring out myself and what it means to be a vampire. And I found revelation. What I realized was, it ain't fangs that make us monsters. It's the self-defeating ways we think. Anywho, as the world started getting smaller, my old vampire gang tracked me down. Them being my kin, I wanted to help them see the world like I did, but they still have the same monster mindset I used to have. Good thing I'm a quick draw. But I got hooked up with this newfangled internet thing and found a vampire who's helping my kin find their way. A fella named Andromachos, supposed to be 3,000 years old.
Damn!
He invited me to come out to Europe to learn from him. I figure someone older than time has got to have the answers. I'm going on a trip, I guess. This feels like my opportunity to do some good in the world. I've been lucky, and now it's time to give back. Vampires ain't monsters. Or at least, they don't have to be. And come hell or high water, I'm gonna prove it to them.
Well,
Let's do it! Let's do it! Oh!
Well, I think this is the address. Number 27, Clean Flitter Mouse Streeb?
Oh, ich bin eine Frau!
Sure is a hell of a lot of ruckus for this time of night. People stay up late here.
Mein Herz in Flammen.
These folk are vampires. Better watch myself. Guten Abend, folks.
Guten
Sprechen Sie
Abend.
English?
Ja, Deutsch.
Yeah, hello, Alta. Are you here to party with us at the hottest club?
Tell them you're here to party. Hell
I
yeah.
can cut loose. What kind of party is this?
The kind where we dance all night and get sexy.
Oh, here are them kind of vampires.
Ach so, there are better things to suck than blood, or
Oh!
Although we have to get past the bouncer first. If we do not, I'm thinking our night is ruined.
No.
Oh, wait a sec. There's something about what she just said. I can feel it. It reminds me of one of my revelations about the funny patterns in the way we vampires think. Well, let's see. One type of thinking I noticed I called hot branding. That's when we brand ourselves with names we can't get rid of. There's high noon mind. That's when we treat a situation like it's a do or die showdown. And there's saloon thinking. That's when we act either helpless or invincible, like we've just drunk a pint of moonshine. I can always check my journal if I need examples. I kept all my notes about the funny ways we vampires think in there.
I don't need
I
that.
think I know which one of them funny ways they're thinking in, though.
I think they're gonna bite people.
Hold on, compadres. You seem like the kind who can make their own fun.
I don't want to have my own fun. Imenacht is the only place to be on Friday night.
Okay, never mind. I do need this. I found this old notebook, took it to Europe. I'll separate it into sections. Okay, alright. So sometimes we think black and white, win or lose. So it's a high noon mind. So you got a high noon mind, man.
Amigos, you're putting too much weight on this thing. It's a nightclub, not a high noon showdown. The night's full of possibilities.
True.
Reinhardt, I don't know what this means, but I like the way the sexy American talks.
You make us think that maybe it is better we haven't gotten into the club, because we are now meeting you.
Hey, if meeting me makes your night better, I'm glad we met. I really gotta find Andromachos, though.
You have to get past the bouncer. He decides who gets in and who doesn't. And he hasn't looked our way all night.
Oh.
Maybe I'll have a little word with him.
Okay. Don't worry. I'm very
Friend,
convinced. Whoa.
I hear you're the man to talk to around these parts.
You're a big boy.
I'm here to see Andromachos.
Have fun, mate.
Hey, thanks, amigo. You have yourself a fine night, you hear?
Cowboy, what about us?
Bring them to.
Yeah, sure, they're friends of mine.
Have fun, mate.
Well, come on, you two. We ain't got all night.
We're gonna go make some more vampires and suck some blood. Blah blah blah.
Dang, awful loud in here.
Come on, my liver, dance with us!
Oh, you kids have fun. I'll catch up with you later. Tarnation, I'd rather hear a gopher giving birth than this.
How dare you? I'm dancing, man. Oh, this reminds me of this one game, guys, called Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I can't recommend it enough.
I'd better talk to whoever's slinging drinks in this here saloon. They ought to know where Andromachos is. But pardon me, ma'am.
Hold on me, man.
Well, look at you. We get a lot
Hello.
of action in here, but not usually the 1880s. What can I get you, cowboy? The special's Red Bull and vodka. You down?
Oh, isn't that called a trash can? I feel like that's like a cardiac arrest in like one
I
drink.
never drink Red Bull.
Red Bull.
I'm actually looking for the owner. He around tonight?
Might be. What do you say your name was?
I already forgot. What's his name? Arthur.
Sam Walls, begging your
Oh,
pardon.
shit.
Sam Walls, huh? I don't think I know anything about a Sam Walls. After all, I'm just a know-nothing bartender.
I feel like this is saloon thinking. Give me a second. I'm gonna whip out my notes. A feeling responsibility or feeling completely helpless. The thing is, usually neither is true. Feeling hopeless does mean we're not power, but so. So it's either hot branding or saloon thinking. I think it's saloon thinking. I think it's saloon thinking. No wait, no. I'm a know nothing thing. Okay, so it's hot branding. We vampires sometimes call ourselves awful names. I'm a failure, I'm likable. So it is hot branding. Okay, guys, it's hot
From
branding.
where I'm standing, I see someone with style and confidence, not just a drink machine. Don't go branding yourself like that's all you are.
Don't you go worrying about me, cowboy. The man upstairs warned me you were coming. I was just testing to see if you are who you say you are. Tell you what, let me give you something from our special reserve. I don't think you're looking for booze.
I'm looking for Hawaiian
Well, thank you
punch.
kindly, ma'am. I was wondering where the blood was. I met some vampires outside, so I figured this was a vampire club.
You met some goths, honey. They're here to dance and have fun.
So all these people are mortals?
How do you think the head vampire gets his blood? They can't wait to share it with him. It's a special experience. He's the only real vampire here. Well, him and Bert.
Bert?
You met him already. Bert, shuffle on over here.
Brr.
This one's here to see the big guy. Show him upstairs, okay?
Have fun, mate.
Good luck up there, cowboy. Hope you find what you're looking for.
I'm looking for love. Just kidding. I'm looking for that guy to do therapy with. Ooh la la! I would love to make my
It's
room
Sam
look like
Walls to
this.
see you, sir. The guy who's been sending you all them V-mails.
Females.
Yes, I know.
Hello!
You are Samuel Walls. You have come here because you believe you can help our kin. The question is, are you first able to help yourself?
I think.
I've been fixing myself for more than a century now. I don't think I need help.
I mean, I could, but you know.
Then you must prepare to learn a most difficult lesson.
Wait! Am I getting coached in Overwatch, dude? I'm not ready.
We all need help, Samuel. I am pleased that you have come to receive mine.
Dang, you scared the heck out of me.
He looks like
You
Strad.
must allow an ancient vampire his games. He will play them regardless. Please, sit down.
I'm sitting down with my
What an
Kuromi Hello Kitty
absolute
blanket.
pleasure it is to meet you at last. I found your messages most intriguing.
Most intrigued.
Afraid there ain't much here in the way of intrigue. I'm just a lonesome cowboy looking for answers.
You know, I receive emails every day from vampires seeking my help. You are the very first to seek my aid in helping others. This alone makes you intriguing.
Well, dang. I think you're gonna
They
be
should
sorely
kiss.
disappointed when you get to talking to me. I'm just honored you're giving me the time of night.
Tumblr, you're about to go
I
crazy
have
with this
unlimited
one.
time, Samuel. I am pleased to share some of it with you. Our kind can be rather set in their ways. It is inspiring to see someone so young and eager to learn.
Yeah, well, I wasn't much for learning when I was alive. Just making up for lost time, I guess.
It sounds as though you have been handling your own life better than most. I was particularly intrigued by these revelations you had while walking in nature.
I had those a lot too.
Oh, yeah, them. Well, I give walking the credit. Nothing sorts my thoughts out better.
It's like, man, I should have less fluffed up that Build-A-Bear, you know? It's kind of too tough. But, you know, you would think that, like, maybe over the years, as you hug it, it will, like, lose its fluff. But no, they're tough.
After a few decades, I started seeing patterns in the way we vampires think.
Pattern recognition,
Can you
baby.
explain some of these patterns?
I've tried to explain them to other vampires, but it ain't never gone well. I can try, though. See, we tend to assume certain things just because we've been believing them since we were alive. Or we decide the world's against us just because we're hungry or tired or something. And when we start tackling problems that ain't real, we ain't fixing our real problems. That make any kind of sense?
Fascinating, Samuel. These revelations that you had in the woods, mortal psychologists have a term for them. They are called cognitive distortions.
Cognitive whoozy what now?
Cognitive, who's the what?
Cognitive distortions. They are exactly as you described them. I will explain in a moment. Please, tell me about these specific revelations you had.
I'm gonna talk about hot branding.
See, I used to be in a gang. They were my whole existence. If you asked me who I was, I would have said, I'm a murdering bastard. Once I got away, I realized how small-minded that was. I was Sam before I was a murdering bastard, but that's how I was choosing to brand myself. My old gang's still around, and they're still branding themselves like that. They can't see themselves as anything but killers.
Very astute, Samuel. I favor
What
the
the-
clinical term, however, which is labeling.
Dude, I felt like that. Like I just had an earthquake. It wasn't an earthquake. Somebody just moved upstairs. Zing!
You correctly discovered that labeling is a reductive act. When we call ourselves names, even if we find them accurate, we create prophecies we are doomed to fulfill.
I do want to clarify that they use our wheelchairs, so it's kind of loud when they roll around. There's nothing else. Like your mom getting out of bed. Ding!
For millennia, I thought of myself as a killer. It was not untrue that killing was how I made my way in the world. I was an unstoppable warrior and assassin.
Not to say that your mom is, like, not a lovely lady. I'm sure she is.
But with this label, I limited myself for ages. I did not only kill people, I also killed potential aspirations I might have had. See whether you can catch me doing some labeling in my next few statements. I am so old, I am ancient.
Yeah,
Call
you're
me
labeling.
whatever you like, but don't call me late for dinner.
Bah.
How shall I describe myself? Yes, I am a mass murderer.
You're labeling.
Well, that's about as clear a labeling as it gets. Yeah, we vampires tend to do a lot of killing, but reducing ourselves to killers ain't doing us any favors.
Excellent, Samuel. You are correct. Labels can be cages that we lock ourselves in. I was a mere murderer for most of my existence because that is how I labeled myself.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Sam Walls, the murderer, reprobate, and good for nothing.
Those are not how I would describe the Sam Walls I see before me. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
Well, I noticed how we stress ourselves out by making everything a battle of do-or-die absolutes. High noon mind, I call it. Like that feeling you get right before a big shootout.
I must confess I have no experience with this feeling. I engaged in Mortal Kombat long before the age of gunpowder.
Mortal Kombat! Dun 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 dun. Mortal Kombat.
But the sentiment you describe mirrors the words of my old friend Marcus Aurelius. He used to say that the magnitude of life's challenges often turn us into our worst selves.
You mean Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor?
Holy shit.
Of course, his name was Marcus. Marky was a bedroom name.
How do you know that, I drank my toast?
You mean you and the emperor were...
Hell
It
yeah.
was ancient Rome. Penetration was similar to a handshake.
My man. My dude. My vampire. Whatever. My bad. Sam, relax. It's okay. It happens. It's natural.
My apologies. I somehow forgot you were American. But let us discuss this high noon
What's
mind.
that supposed to mean?
I believe we can broaden your definition.
What is that? Wait, what's that
Psychologists
supposed to
call
mean?
this phenomenon of binary thought polarized thinking, but I like to call it Nosferatu thinking.
Wait, I'm reading this in my mind, and I think I should be reading this out loud because I'm playing the game. Sometimes things can be black or white, win or lose, famine or feast, live or die. Like everything's a big showdown. It can feel like we've got two options, win in the day or end up with a stake in the heart. That's Nosferatu thinking. It's thinking extremes and ignoring all the in between. We stress ourselves out when stakes are high. So, honestly, it is just like black and white thinking. Wow. There's things here. Oh, I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna read it. Sorry. It's been about a week since I boarded the... Wait, should I do a southern accent? All right. It's been about a week since... I'm sorry. It's been a week since I boarded the Monster of the Seas cruise ship. And I gotta say, I feel finer than frog hair. People here are eating and screwing like there's no tomorrow on account of the fact that we are in the middle of the ocean. I've drank from more necks in the last week than I can count. And since the ship's open all night, I rode a water slide for the first time in my life. People were laughing at me for saying yeehaw, but what else do you expect to say to an experience like that? Landed in Rotterdam the other day and Amsterdam. Now, arranging transportation for my coffin. Did some vampires thinking. That's not the word. Did some vampire sightseeing. Apparently, this place has been accepting of heathens like us for a long time. I went to a vampire coffee shop. They funnel in the stoners from upstairs to a secret club, and everyone has themselves a grand old time. Gave me the munchies, something fierce. I could go for some blood chips, extra sodium if you please. I love this game. April 9th. Writing from Berlin today. I head to Leipzig. Sorry, Germans. I'm sorry. Tomorrow night, but figured I should check out things there. They got a club here where people are all up dancing and doing all kinds of kinky stuff. I'm pushing a quarter of a millennium in a couple years, but these folks could give me some lessons, and did. Met some fine folk too. Apparently they got a nice art scene here. There's even a local funding for a video game development. Ain't this some kind of world? I can't believe people are still playing Star Invaders and whatnot. I like it here. I don't even have to speak German. Oh, I feel you.
Nosferatu thinking?
Back to the thingy,
It
though.
means you are thinking in black and white.
I get it. That's pretty funny.
I believe it encompasses the breadth of the distortion. One is not flatly weak or strong, good or evil, smart or stupid, a success or a failure. The truth is far more complex and colorful. Not every high noon gunfight ends in oblivion, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, that's true. Getting shot still ain't fun, but it ain't the end neither.
A perfect example, Samuel. Now, try to catch me using Nosferatu thinking. I will give you a series of statements, and one of them will contain Nosferatu thinking. I will repeat them if you miss it. If I do not drink blood, I will surely die. Death eventually comes for us all. Mortals will always fear our kind. Did you miss my Nosferatu thinking? Let me start over. If I do not drink blood, I will surely die.
Scratch head monkey emoji. It's thinking black and white, right?
Death eventually
This one.
comes for us all.
No.
Mortals will always fear our
No,
kind.
this one, right? This one.
That's Nosferatu thinking right there. I've met mortals who knew who I was and weren't scared.
Very good, Samuel. And even if you hadn't, to say mortals will always fear us ends any hope that they might not. Always is such a terminal word, is it not? Would you like to discuss more of your revelations with me?
I'm gonna explain saloon thinking to
I
you.
realize that as vampires, we can get the feeling of the power that comes with immortality and strength, but then we get hopeless and aimless over time. It's kind of like the fella you see in the saloon at the bottom of a bottle of whiskey. Either he thinks he can fight everyone, or he's crying into them last drops because he thinks life's hopeless. It's saloon thinking. Two extremes that probably ain't true.
A fascinating observation, Samuel. Your saloon thinking was described in my time as the battle between hubris and nemesis, the twin excesses of arrogance and self-pity.
Oh man, it make me wish I'd gotten some schooling. Maybe I would have figured this stuff out earlier.
You live forever, my friend. There is no rush. What you have identified is a phenomenon where individuals perceive either an illusion of control or a lack of control. Mortal psychologists call this phenomenon you have described a control fallacy.
What did that mean? Have it of feeling responsibility or sole control or feeling completely hopeless. Interesting.
Rarely do we have complete power over our situations or no power at all. But we create this illusion that stops us from attempting to change our perceived situations.
Yeah, you're right about that. I used to think I'd never get away from my gang, and maybe that's what made me stick with them for so long.
Yes, you see how cognitive distortions keep us from facing reality, whatever that reality may be. Of course, I am so old and powerful that I am always in control.
You're testing me, ain't you? That's a control fallacy right there.
Well done, Samuel.
Yay! I'm
I am
so
indeed very
smart!
powerful, but the cosmos holds no awareness of Andromachos. Of course, as you expertly pointed out with your analogy about the man at the bottom of a whiskey bottle, a control fallacy can be positive or negative. Listen to my next few statements and try to find a control fallacy. Simply let me continue if you do not detect one.
Okay.
The sun will eventually burn out. I will roam a cold, dead earth, and there is little I can do about it. My kitty cat died. I shall be lonely forever. I shall never feel the warm sun upon my skin again. I shall never feel the warm sun upon my skin again. You didn't catch my control fallacy.
I'm sorry!
Let's
I
try. The sun
knew
will
this.
eventually burn out. I will roam a cold, dead earth, and there is little I can do about it. My kitty cat died. I
This
shall be
one.
I'm sorry about your sweet kitty, but you can always pick up a new one. Or there's lots of them just waiting for a loving home, so you don't need to be lonely.
It was just an example, Samuel. Well spotted. But I do speak from experience. I felt this way once when a pharaoh I was dating had our cat.
Damn! This guy got around. Good for
I went
him.
into a murderous depression that nearly decimated the continent. But I had the power to help myself all along by adopting a new friend in need of a home.
Oh, dang, don't let me get on your bad side.
I doubt you shall see it, Samuel. Did you have more revelations to tell me about?
I think that's all of them. Or at least the ones that were the most obvious to me.
That you recognize the concept of cognitive distortions at all is most impressive, Samuel. What took me nearly 3 millennia to understand took you merely 2 centuries.
Oh, come on, you're just flattering me. I'm just a dope stumbling his way through one life.
Are you now? Tell me, Samuel, what kind of cognitive distortion are you exhibiting when you call yourself a dope?
A labeling cognitive distortion.
Yeah, I'm doing some labeling. I gotta watch myself, huh?
As long as we retain any humanity, we will have cognitive distortions. What we are aiming for is not to become perfect beings, but to understand and accept ourselves. As long as we can recognize cognitive distortions, we can address our real challenges. One cannot drink blood from a straw man, after all.
Right, you drink it from the neck.
I ain't never heard that one before, but I like it.
If it helps solidify the concept in your mind, then I am well satisfied. I know you came to learn from me, so I will do my best to honor your good intentions. Let us ensure that you understand the concepts of labeling, control fallacies, and Nosferatu thinking. I will give you a series of statements, and each one will contain a cognitive distortion for you to identify. I will begin.
Okay.
If I invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going to have to deal with guano all over the place when they turn into bats at the end of the night.
If I invite over my vampire friends, I know... Oh, my stomach is growling. I'm sorry if you heard that. I think that is... black and white thinking,
Well, that
though.
ain't right.
Ah!
You're acting powerless, like a man.
If I invite over my vampire friends, I know I'm going
Control
to...
There's a
fallacy!
control
Yes,
fallacy,
yes, yes!
sir. You're acting like you've got no control, but you could lay down some ground rules for guests, or some newspaper.
I do want to say that the topic of blood is not what's making me hungry.
Or express concern
is
to
it?
my friends that they have not been toilet trained. Very good, Samuel. Let me try another.
What is
I
guano?
am Andromachus, the ancient darkness, the scourge of the Mediterranean, the mortal's bane.
That's labeling.
Well, that's definitely some intense labeling. Those are some hard names to get over.
But they're dope as fuck!
You are not wrong. Those names followed me for millennia. It was most stifling. Let me try another then. If my club's revenues do not significantly increase, I will end up living on the street.
That is black and white thinking, aka Nosferatu.
That there's gotta be
Thinking.
Nosferatu thinking. There's a huge space between making a ton of profit and living on the street.
Indeed, you are correct. I run my club at a considerable loss, but 3,000 years of banking interest means that money is not really an object to me anyway. Samuel, now I am not only intrigued by you, but also impressed. I would very much like to teach you my ways, but I must demand something of you first.
Oh boy, is it a copay?
Anything. I'm here to learn.
You must receive therapy yourself. I will not have you seeing clients without a commitment to your own mental health.
True, true.
Oh, now, hold on just a minute. I don't know that I need therapy. I'm feeling pretty good about myself these days.
Samuel, we all need therapy to live in this world. You have been speaking in cognitive distortions since the moment you walked into my office.
I have. I didn't even notice.
They are most insidious, but I am here to help you identify and challenge them.
Whatever you say, Gonjes.
You have walked alone for too long, Samuel. Allow me to share my experience with you.
Somebody needs to draw them kissing right now. Chat, please, somebody. I say chat as if I'm not recording this on YouTube. Somebody, please draw them smooching. I need it.
Well, all right, if you say so.
They need to be in
I
love.
appreciate you taking the time to work on this, old cowpoke.
We have all the time in the world, Samuel. But for now, you must be eager for something fresh. Please, dance, drink your fill. We will begin tomorrow.
Okay, then. Well, sir, it's been an honor.
You don't have to call me sir, you know.
All right, then, Andromachos.
Andromachos.
Dramahos.
Andromachos.
Just call me Andy.
All right, Andy. I'll see you tomorrow then.
I can't wait to suck blood and give therapeutic sessions to other vampires.